To start things off, I think we can all agree that there are those types of players that are absolutely terrible. These are the types of players that get on everybody's nerves, and it's always a good idea to not be one of them. Maybe you are, and you didn't realize it. But hey, it's okay. You get a chance to redeem yourself in today's video. Today I'm going to explain to you all the 10 worst types of PUBG Mobile players. And whatever you do, don't be like these people. I hope you can relate to this video. If you do, I would say it is a successful video. If you thought this video was well made, please hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. And subscribe to my channel because 80% of the people that watch my videos don't do that. Come on, you can be part of the special 20%. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I guess we should probably jump into this. Okay, so let's begin this video talking about something that's relatively small, but is very, very annoying, mostly because it's completely avoidable. I am sure you have gone into all of those squad matches and, you know, duos and squads are supposed to work together, right? Like, you're supposed to land together, help each other out, and be that team that can do everything that it is destined to be. So you know it's terrible when you have that one guy that decides he's just gonna play solo in a squads match. Everyone else lands at like Novo, for example, and then this other guy is like, screw all y'all, and lands at school. Never once chats to anyone else and doesn't ever care about his teammates. And it's just a horrible thing to do. If you're gonna be like that, go into a solo match, okay? Don't leech off of your teammates, and then don't play solo in a squads match. You'll ruin it for everyone. You know another type of person who ruins the whole game for everyone? You'll probably remember me talking about this in a past video, but it's the type of person who has literally the worst microphone ever. And then they proceed to have it on the entire game. I'm talking about the guy that's playing hardcore dubstep in the background while screaming in some foreign language while the whole extended family is talking in the background. The TV is on playing some random TV show that God knows what, and the dog is barking, or two if you're really unlucky, and all that sounds like it's being projected through a plastic PVC pipe the length of Luxembourg. And that is not an exaggeration. There are literally people out there with microphones that bad. All it takes is to go into a quiet room, and if you don't speak the language of everyone else, just turn off your microphone. Problem solved. Please allow us to keep our sanity. Thank you. Alright, so continuing on here. Something that really annoys me in this game, in the worst possible type of way, is the person who goes into the wrong server. I'm sorry, but if you live in India, you should not be going into the North American server. I am sick and tired of trying to shoot at somebody and they're actually way ahead of where I expect them to be on my screen because their ping is at like 500 or something. For whatever reason, for me particularly, if I have better ping than someone else, they always have an advantage, and I don't understand why. I feel like whoever has the best ping should do the best, but guess what? This is one of the few games where that's not the case. All I ask is to play in the server that has the least amount of ping for you, and your world will become infinitely better. But hey, let's keep going up the list. The type of player that I hate probably more than everyone else is the hacker. I hate hackers and cheaters more than anyone, man. They ruin the game, and they're so bad at PUBG Mobile, they have to use cheats just to get the win. That's pretty pathetic if you ask me. Now, there are a lot of ways you can tell if someone is a hacker, and if you want to know 10 of them, I can link a video down below in the description that explains how you can tell who's a hacker or not. I definitely recommend checking it out, because if you know who to report, it'll filter out all of the bad players and get this game fixed up a lot more quickly. Halfway through the video, the fifth type of player that I absolutely hate in PUBG Mobile is the type of player who is such a die-hard fan that they hate every other type of Battle Royale game, and they don't respect the people who play those games. There are lots of other games similar to PUBG Mobile, okay? Like Free Fire, Rules of Survival, and Knives Out. And guess what? There is nothing wrong if you like those games. Anyone who says stuff like, "Oh, you like Free Fire? I hate you. Go kill yourself," is an absolutely terrible person. And I don't respect you at all. You even have people that have the audacity to comment hate comments on YouTube videos from the other games that they don't like to play. Don't like the game? Don't hate on others for playing it. Let the people live. Let them enjoy what they want to enjoy. And I promise you, your life will become 1,000 times better. You know something else that you probably shouldn't do that will make your life 1,000 times better? Well, at least in PUBG Mobile it will. That's to stop hogging all of your team's loot. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I've gone into squad matches, and like I said before, there's that type of guy who doesn't cooperate with his team at all. And if he at least lands with you, he will literally take all of the loot all of the time. You could be yelling into the microphone that you have no 7.62 ammo for your SKS, and guess what? That guy will have 300 7.62 bullets and still will not give you any. And then when you finally kill someone with a pistol because that's all you have, that teammate runs to the enemy and is like, "Oh, I call the loot," and then you're still sitting there with no ammo for your gun. Please share with your teammates. If you share, everyone can actually do well, and you have a much better chance of winning. Something else that will give you a better chance of winning is if you don't freaking kill your teammates, man. Why do I even need to say this? Now, it's kind of hard to team kill because, yes, it is true you can't just shoot your friend, right? But there are still other ways you can do that. How about if your teammate gets in a car, then you jump out and you throw a grenade at them? It explodes and they die. Or what if you're in a smaller circle and you start driving full speed to the edge of the zone and jump out before the car leaves the circle and it flies into the distance with your teammate outside the zone? It sounds crazy, but yes, there are people that do that in this game. I get it, that it's maybe your friend and you just want to mess around with them because, I mean, they're not going to report you and you're just doing this in good fun. But random squad teammates? Come on, man. Don't be killing them. They joined a squad for a reason, and that was to win by working together. Don't take that away from them. You know who really gets on my nerves? Sore losers. I am sure you guys can probably relate, and I'm sure you can name a decent amount of prominent YouTubers and streamers who are 100% without a doubt sore losers all of the time, or at least a lot of the time. And guess what? They're the biggest parts of the problem. They're condoning the fact that if you die, well, just blame it on somebody else, right? Or blame it on hackers or cheaters. It's never your fault, and it's never because the other person is simply a better player than you. Of course not. Always blame it on someone else. That's how it works. No, but seriously, I just hate the people that never just accept that they died because of their own fault. There are people watching this video who are those exact types of players. So I'd advise you to change that attitude and learn from your mistakes. If you finally accept that that person was better than you, then you can learn what they did right, what you did wrong, and then you can finally succeed in this game. Kind of similar to the last one, the second to last type of player that I absolutely despise is the player that always brags about how good they are. Learn to be humble, man. That's like the equivalent of me just constantly going around and saying, "Hey man, yeah, 800,000 subscribers. I have a pretty big channel and your opinion is completely irrelevant because you're just a smaller channel than me." Sounds like a pretty bad thing to say, right? Well, it's the same way in PUBG Mobile. If some person constantly jumps into every match and is like, "Yeah, I'm pretty freaking incredible. I'm like the best PUBG Mobile player ever and you guys honestly suck. You really should learn from me, or at least let me carry you." No one cares that you're good, okay? They would much rather care if you were a kind, humble person. I can speak for everyone in that aspect. So if you can be that, everybody will love you in this game, and everybody will have a much better experience. And last, but certainly not least, this is just getting insane, man. I can't believe there are people like this in this game, but let me ask you. How many times have you gone into a squad match, and if you die, your teammate decides to loot the enemy you killed before reviving you? Ugh, this makes me so mad. Like, dude, I just fought off an entire freaking team, and the last guy killed me. And you're gonna have the audacity to kill the last guy, run all the way across boot camp, take all of their gear, and then come back to revive me? Am I not worth it to you? I mean, come on. You're missing out on the whole point of squads matches. You stick together, and when someone goes down, as soon as you find a safe opportunity to revive them, you do it. Then you worry about the gear. I just can't believe I have to say this. So please, don't be like that player. And for that matter, don't be like any of the 10 players that I mentioned. With that, we've basically wrapped up this video. I really hope you could agree with what I said throughout the video. I know a lot of people who are watching this video right now are probably at least one of these types of players. So if you are, learn from this video and do better. I know you can. If you want the player base to get better in PUBG Mobile, please share this video around so as many people can see this as possible. I'm talking Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, you name it. Let's get everybody to watch this. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy this video and you like the background gameplay. Subscribe to my channel for tons more PUBG Mobile content coming out very soon. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.